Well, it's hard to say. We know so little about the facts of what's included in the subpoena, any of the terms that would be included in any of this. At the end of the day, though, we have to go back and remember that President Trump, every step of the way, has been transparent. He said from the very beginning he's willing to testify. No president in American history has been forced to testify. We've seen this before with other administrations. This president has been willing to testify. He deserves a lot of credit for that. So I defer to, I'm not a lawyer, but I defer to the president's legal team on what those terms look like. But I give this president a lot of credit for his transparency along the way.
You know, Congressman, I want to talk to you about the politics on Capitol Hill. So particularly, that's what I want to focus on with you today. You say you're not an attorney, but you're there while other lawmakers are talking about this. There is a political side to all of this. Even Robert Mueller, it's been reported, respects the fact that indictment on a president isn't something that you might easily see, but impeachment is something that is political. So what do you make of kind of this push to, with the case, toward that end?
Well, Director Mueller can learn from the past, especially going back to how Director Comey mismanaged the investigation during the election of 2016. So go back no further than then to see how this shouldn't work. And don't use this investigation as a political football. And that's the risk that we play heading into the midterm elections. Democrats want nothing more than for this to become a distraction, for it to affect the midterm elections. That's why they want it to be drawn out. Many of us from the very beginning, we supported the Mueller investigation. We want the investigation to work and get to the facts of the matter, make them available to the American people. We want it to draw to a I still do, but I want it to come to a close sooner rather than later. And as Rudy Giuliani has said, now's a good time to conclude this investigation, release the facts to the American people. Let's get it over with. The American people and agree with this president, agree with most members of Congress. Now's the time for it to come to a close, present the facts to the American people. As it continues to move further and further, it poses the risk of affecting the midterm elections, and that's exactly what Democrats want to happen.
I want to pause there. Actually, when you look at both sides of the political aisle in surveys, people really care about their health care. They want to know more about what's coming down the pike with the potential phase 2 of the tax cuts and jobs creation. I mean, quite frankly, Democrats and others on the Hill might be more focused on this than anybody else in America. Your quick last thought.
No question about it. The American people want us to get back to work. They want this president to keep doing what he's doing to move this country forward from growing this economy in unprecedented ways. Everywhere I go in my district during this August recess, I'm hearing the good news about economic growth and prosperity, the American dream being protected and strengthened in a way that I haven't seen in my lifetime because of the policies of this administration, Republican Congress. The Democrats want to divert from that every chance that they get. They want to talk about impeachment. They want to talk about the Mueller investigation. They want to talk about the radical ideas of the left. But the American people want us to get back to work and focus on what this president is focused on, and that's moving the country forward.
Well, some criticism coming, Congressman Banks, that every time you talk about it from the president's team, legal team, you elevate that conversation. But as you're saying, you know, I mean, it's out there at this point. Congressman Banks, thank you very much for joining me today. Appreciate it.
Great to be with you.